Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Nonstop Rambling Podcast. My name is Kyle Content, and as always, I am with motherfucking Crazy Legs.
What's going on?
That was planned, as you all can tell, because it took him so long in order to figure that out. Before we get started, I know it's a little late on this December 6th podcast, which most people probably don't understand. We're actually 5 podcasts ahead on the YouTube channel. I do apologize about that, but we wanted to give ourselves a little break for Christmas. And maybe we won't do a podcast that weekend. I don't know.
We probably will talk about what we got for Christmas.
Or we'll talk about what we gave for Christmas, right? Crazy?
Yeah.
So no. Right?
I do gotta get people. I never really give gifts ever. I never know what to get, and then they always tell me, like my dad, he's like, I don't want nothing. My mom does the same thing, and then they still give me money. And like I said, my sister bought this gaming chair for, I think, was it my birthday or was it Christmas last year? I think it was my birthday. No, it was Christmas.
Bethany has made the claim that I am the hardest person that she has ever had to shop for, which pretty much accurate because it's 100% true.
Just give yourself money. Then you go buy.
Well, we
bad.
don't want to give each other money though.
I mean, you could.
What's the point? Our money goes together.
Yeah, I know. I saw a thing on TikTok you can try.
What's that?
Give each other $50, and then you go and you buy something that's your favorite color, that their favorite color is, and then something that they like to wear or something that reminds you of them, and then you give that to each other.
Yeah, we thought about doing that. Only problem is that she's afraid that I'm gonna completely fuck it up, and it's gonna be a waste of $50.
I'm horrible at remembering anything. I think Chloe's favorite color is green, but I always forget everything. I don't remember.
Bethany's is blue. However, what the fuck can I get that's blue that would be like absolutely like useful?
A pillowcase. Or
Yes, come on. I'm writing these down. Next.
Just give me a second. I gotta think of teddy bear could probably be blue. You can find probably like a blue teddy bear. Fucking blue.
She's openly admitted she would not take a teddy bear.
There's probably cleaning supplies that are blue. You want to get her some
Okay, crazy. Are you insinuating because she's a woman that she needs to... Okay. Didn't realize we were in this sexist time.
That's always a good joke. That's always a good time.
Yeah, tell him to get back in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Make me a stew.
Make me a sandwich.
Okay, no, sandwiches are bad for you.
Yeah, stew does sound pretty good.
You're nasty.
What? You like stew?
Actually, no, I don't.
Stew. Well, you have to try some good stew. I'm sitting over here just playing with my nipples. Like, I don't even talking. Oh shit.
No, I thought about next season, like after we get to like episode 20 of this season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, we won't get to 20. We'll get to 15, maybe 16. Anyway, in season 3, we'll probably start doing like cameras if you want to do that.
Yeah, I don't know how I could set that up for me. I would like to do it.
I mean, it would be all on my end. What was that website that you had us go to that one day? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You said you had a really big following in it at one point.
Oh. The You Now?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, when we were both. Yeah, we were. Okay. Yeah.
Are you sure you haven't been drinking? What the fuck's up with you? You high?
No, I haven't.
Smoking weed?
No, I'm not either of anything. I'm just confused. Trying to think of what it was called. Yeah, I used to do that. I used to just chat with people. And I don't know where I even found that website. I think I was just trying to use my webcam on the computer I had.
President do Chatterbait or man, there was so many I used to do. Like there was
I
a
mean, I
couple that I did
should.
like social experiments on too, but I can't remember can't remember what any of them were called.
I can. I used to go to chat roulette and just
Chat roulette.
talk to random
That's what it
people
was.
too.
That's when you see all the dicks.
Yeah. Half of them are small anyway. I don't understand. Like, why gonna be on there?
It's not about the size of the boat.
I know, but it's funny. Like, I won't even skip right away. I'll just let them feel awkward that I'm looking at it, just because I know, like some of the guys who like they have their dick out, they'll like skip real quick.
This is why I know you're my friend because I did the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah, I'll just sit there and look at it like, all right, are you gonna do something with it or what we what we doing?
Oh,
And
you want
they'll
me to
be
get my
like
dick out?
what?
We can jerk off together, I guess.
Yeah,
If you want,
yeah.
say the
I
word.
don't. It's funny too, because sometimes they didn't. I don't know. Like some of them didn't have they weren't really close to their computer. Or I guess they were, but like just how they were situated, they'd have to like move to skip. So I would just sit there and wait, and then you could tell it took them a couple minutes to like notice it was a dude, and then they'd be like, "Oh fuck," and they'd try to get up and like hit next. I would just be sitting here
That's
calmly, just
the nice dick you got there.
yeah, I'd even talk to him. Yeah, I'd even just talk to him, just see what they would do.
Oh, interesting. And no, I remember doing that and playing Uno for the 360. Like the amount of tits and dick I used to see in that was insane.
Is that why Uno now don't have a webcam
Yeah,
besides with
that's
friends?
that's exactly why.
Uh, Man, I wish they did. Not even for that, but I like interacting with people. I wish more games you could use a webcam in, like for the Xbox.
You know what I wish?
Like,
I wish there was a camera feature where like you could like install your face into more games. Like it used to be a really big thing for a little bit, but they stopped doing it because people.
or I think the PlayStation 3 had this. It wasn't like a camera thing, but they had like it was a
iToy.
free, no, it was like a free game on the PlayStation, I think 3, where you could just walk around and talk to people. It was like a chat room.
Chat
Yeah, like a
roulette?
little,
Or not chat roulette.
no,
Listen to me.
it,
VR chat. That's what I meant.
yeah, it's kind of like, but it wouldn't be VR. It was just like you walked around with your avatar type of thing, and you could talk to people.
I never saw that.
I remember my friend used to do it all the time, and then I'd like to have something like that in the Xbox thing, like where you could just go talk to, chat with people or something.
Yeah, I would like to see like a community thing and like a future update at some point. But
You know they ain't gonna do it.
yeah, I know they won't. Too many weirdos.
I don't know why games are trying to not say go soft, but when you play the new Call of Duty, and I just finally noticed it because I was just hit A real fast. I'm trying to log in or whatever. It says they're trying to spread positivity, and if they find any remote like trash talk or, I mean, I get the
What?
racism part, like just anything bad at all, they're gonna like ban you for life, like you're done. And I was thinking. Like, dude, God, just stop making games, cause like 98% of your fucking players are saying bitch, faggot. Like we're saying whatever thing
Whoa,
comes to our.
streaming.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Well, it's a podcast. Sorry, I'm used to. Oh, edit that out. But yeah, they just saying that, and I'm just thinking. But I know God knows why they trying to act all. We want to be positive. Like no, 98% of your players are not going to say anything positive to anybody.
For the record, I will defend you. You didn't really call anybody the F word. You were just saying people say it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like
But no, you're absolutely
I,
right. Like if they start banning people for comms, then there's gonna be a lot of people banned.
yeah,
especially
it's just
especially after like the last Modern Warfare release. Because like there were so many people who were going back to Modern Warfare 2 days. Isn't that just a weird thought? Like because over time people started getting reported, like people started acting right.
Like I get some of the stuff. Like if it's like really
I get a lot of it.
racist.
No,
I mean, cause
I'm not
I
disagreeing
don't,
with it.
yeah,
I'm
but
saying it's
it's just
weird.
yeah, they're not gonna. I
So,
don't know. I just
sorry
thought
to
it was
interrupt.
funny.
My bad.
Oh no, you're good. I just thought it was funny because I'm like, man, you're not. This community is not positive at all. It's not trying to make it positive. Just let us shoot each other and talk shit.
Well, hell, most people's in a
That's
party chat anyway. What does it matter?
I mean, now, yeah. Even my brother, I haven't played. I played a couple more multiplayer games online the other day. I think I'm at like 7, but I've been playing zombies a lot. And my brother says he thinks I've never noticed any bots yet, but he's like they have a 24/7 Nuketown, and my brother's been playing that, and that's it. He's playing Nuketown, and he says he's like, no one has a mic. They're all bots. Like they do the weirdest things. Like maybe they are just new players, but it's just it makes no sense to me how they're running around the map or how they're doing things. It's just they're playing like you would be shooting a bot.
We've been seeing that a lot lately, right? Like I'm not fucking crazy when I say that that's like a more common thing than what it used to be.
I think it is, and maybe it is new players because the games I played on multiplayer, you can tell they're real players. Just how they kill me, maybe, and their names, maybe they are bots, but just how their movement is, it looks like, or because they're camping in a corner, then I know it's
Yeah,
a
it
player.
looks like they've never touched a controller before. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen, man. It's so odd.
I'm I'm gonna look it up because I'm not saying there's bots in the game because I know certain games now are adding bots. Like Fortnite did it because the game was kind of dying. Uh, PUBG is like all bots now. No one plays that game anymore. Like they added real bots so that the matches would come back faster. Because the last time I played PUBG was like a month ago. I came in second place with like 9 kills. Because they were bots. They were just standing there like shooting a car, or they would shoot at me, but then they'd miss it 1,000 times, and I would just turn around and shoot them. And how
What
is
if
that fun?
what if that was actually you getting good?
No, no, I was never really good at PUBG. Cause I know like Halo and stuff like that. I don't think they'd ever put bots in like a matchmaking type of mode. Either no one's gonna play it, or it's just gonna be,
Well, I
we're
think
not.
you're right, but I do think they would. I think you're essentially right, but I think they would do it. Like I don't think they should do it.
I don't think any company should. If your game's dead, it's dead. Either try to figure out how to fix it, or start with something else.
I mean,
Because it
I
for
mean,
me, it's not fun.
once you
Yeah,
spend millions of dollars on a game, though, like how the hell are you just gonna let it die?
yeah, but they've already made their millions back. Probably.
Not if it's
I'm not saying they
dead.
have, but I mean, most of the time you would think they made. It's like Fortnite. Dude, they've made so much money at when it was like big.
Well, yeah,
They
I
don't.
mean, it's because of microtransactions, though, not because of like people purchasing the game. I mean, like I purchased the game like when it first came out.
I did too. I actually have the story mode, like
Yeah, I
the
do too.
save the world thing. I mean,
Hell,
I
I
know
thought
like
the save the world
playing
thing
the.
was pretty fun, but nobody ever talked about it.
I would only play it because when you got certain things done, you would get V-Bucks. When I was kind of big into Fortnite, I would play the Save the World to get those, and then I would use those on the Royale. I just think like I get like bots or if I'm playing a story mode or something, then yeah, you're playing against the computer. But when I'm in like a online mode, I don't want to be playing with the whole point of playing online is to play with people.
Yeah, I know. I completely agree with it. Just
Heck, I was
defeats the whole
playing
purpose.
Master Chief the other day, and I actually did good. I played what was it, H3 Slayer, and I don't know how the ranked works in this game. It was confusing. Um, but I played one ranked match and my team won. I went 18-9.
In Halo 3?
Yeah,
Dude, we need to play Halo 3 together, man. I'm telling you.
I mean we can.
It's
I,
a Halo 3 is skill-based matchmaking, so that means like the better you get, the better players you'll find. And like once your skill rating is determined, like you'll find people like normal to you.
how do you know what's the ranking system in the Master Chief? Because it says I'm ranked 2,
Yeah,
and I played one game.
like right now it'll start you off at like level 1, and then over time,
Yeah.
like the more you win, the higher that number will go.
Oh, so it's not like Halo 5 where there's like plat or anything.
No, nothing like that.
Oh,
It's like
that was
it's like
curious.
true matchmaking, skill matchmaking is what it is.
Oh, it was fun. I think it was Halo 3 because I was just you had the battle rifle and then the other assault rifle, and I was just the map was weird. The map was just like a circle. It was like a brown circle. The map was brown. It was just like a circle with stuff in the middle, and I just ran around the circle and was just shooting everybody at the bottom.
Was it Citadel?
Hmm. I wish I could look at my last. Well, no, my last game I played after that, my whole team left and I got. It was me and not my whole team. It was me and somebody else, and we got fucked. But there is a little bronze thing by my name. Is
Yeah,
that just like
they added that in after Halo Reach. I don't know what that's about. It might just be like a social rank.
yeah? That kind of looks. Because it says on here. I'll tell you. Give us something to talk about. It's. Uh, oh, the thing I noticed too is you can't play Halo Reach on Master Chief unless you buy it. You gotta like download it.
Oh, you can play it.
Not over on online. I tried to play it and it told me I had to download.
Well, yeah, you got
But
to
I
download
bought.
all of them. But
No, yeah, I know, but like it said I had to buy it. Like here. If I go to, I clicked on Firefight. It says uh,
wait,
Halo
they made you
Reach
pay for
download.
Reach?
I think it says like because I was gonna see what the firefight was about because it's on the main. It goes campaigns, multiplayer, create, firefight, and all
Do,
that. So I
do you
clicked
know
on
what
firefight.
you remember Horde mode in Gears of War?
Yeah.
That's what that is essentially. The same thing.
Well, there's Halo Reach custom, and then Halo 3 ODST custom, and there's matchmaking. When I click on matchmaking, it says Reach heroic firefight, Reach firefight arcade, and just all this. But once I click on it, it says Halo Reach is not installed. Would you like to visit the Xbox store? When I clicked yes,
Makes you pay for it. Oh wow, that
yeah.
sucks.
But I bought the Master Chief Collection. Did not come with everything, but
I thought it did. I thought it came with everything, but apparently not.
I mean it's 20% off right now, but it's $8, and then for the Halo 3 ODST is $4. But still, I thought the Master Chief came with 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then
Six
Reach.
games, yeah, should be essentially.
Yeah, because I can't even play the yeah
I
campaign.
cannot believe they did that shit. Why did I get it for free? Because I didn't pay for that.
I don't know because I really think I paid for Master Chief Collection because it was on sale and I think I bought it because I thought I was gonna try to play all the campaigns,
That's
which
odd,
me
man.
and
I
you
don't
did.
know. Yeah,
Me and you did for a second because I was looking at how far we got. We only got to level 3, but we were playing it on Legendary.
yeah. We need to go back to that. We need to finish them. I'd like to make a series out of it, like finishing Halo with people, like just different people, see how like they all play and like how quickly we get it, all that stuff.
There is there's a lot of stuff in this I didn't really notice. I don't know, like games I never heard of, like Flag and Bomb.
Yeah, capture the flag and assault.
Oh, I thought it was like it was like I'm actually shocked SWAT's not a ranked mode in this game.
It was for a while, but they took it out because nobody was playing it.
The only ranked modes they have is H3, Team Slayer, H4, Squad Battle, Halo Reach, Invasion. That one I can play. I can play the Halo Reach Invasion thing. Um, H3 Team Hardcore, H2A Team Hardcore, H3 Team Doubles, and HCE Hardcore Doubles. Wait, is that the first Halo? HCE?
Yeah, Combat Evolved. What it's called.
Oh. Oh yeah, so this one would have like the map of the like the canyon thing,
Yeah, the
whatever.
second one should too.
Ah,
It was a remake.
I kind of want to play that with someone. I remember,
Third one,
'cause
yeah, Halo 3 does too. It's called Valhalla.
I remember my uncle had this game, or he rented it or something, and this was when like online started coming out. But I think for the first Halo, you had to have
LAN.
like LAN parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because I think he had the new Call of Duty, and that one, I remember playing this one level on like the first Call of Duty ever. There was like a long bridge that you can go underneath. There's like a tunnel, and then there was a rock on the other side of the bridge, and people would like snipe. They would lay down and snipe from that rock, and that's like my first ever kind of playing online. I remember talking to people and doing things, but with Halo, we didn't know you had to do that. We were like 10. We were trying to figure out how to play games with people.
Do you think that's what it is? Do you think those 10-year-olds are the bots now? Like it's just kids trying to figure out how to fuck to move their
Oh,
thumbs.
um, I mean, maybe, yeah, but I don't know how good I was back then at COD. I remember.
I remember sucking at Halo 2 for a long time, and then like just out of nowhere I could beat everybody. And then after that I don't really know. I don't really remember. So, like I sucked for a little while, but it wasn't long. It wasn't that long. Not as many bots as I'm fucking seeing now. But anyway, that's a previous subject. Excuse me.
I mean, it might be because of the cross-platform. I'm not just. I don't think because Cold War has cross-platform, and I know. I don't think it involves the Switch, but like Rogue Company has the Switch, which I met a girl on there who actually played really well from her Switch. But just I think since they're doing all this cross-platform, it might be kids who have a Switch or like just younger kids who want to
Well, I mean,
want to
PUBG
try shooters,
PUBG
I
had
guess.
mobile, didn't they?
Yeah, but that wasn't. It didn't go with the console.
Did it not? Are you sure?
No. Yeah, because on the mobile one, I played it for a bit. You would face bots until you were level like 10, and then they would put you in games with like real people.
Huh. Odd.
And that's the thing. I don't get why people play mobile games. Like some look fun, but then the ones that look fun, it's like a YouTuber who puts it on his computer and plays it like that. So technically, it's just a computer game.
The
You're
bot's
not
turned
really
off, Ashley. Sorry.
you're not really playing on your phone. It's it's a computer game from that point, I think.
But I mean, don't you think there are some good mobile games out there? Like, for example, Raid Shadow Legends, the sponsor of this pot. I'm totally kidding. It's not.
Oh
Not at
yeah, I
all.
wish. I mean,
I
hey,
don't.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd sell out if they said, "Hey, here's like $500 if you want to give us a shout out." I'm like, "All right, I got you." I saw this TikTok and I'm not sure if it's true. I don't know who the streamer was, but he was saying he wasn't gonna say the game, but he was saying this game company asked him to stream their game for a day, and and he uh and he was telling you how much they paid him for that one day of streaming, $300,000
Yeah. Yeah. Just to give a
for one
positive
day.
review. Yeah.
I
But
will
see,
I
here's
will
here's the problem with
oh
with me doing this.
that's
What? Sorry.
uh, I wasn't gonna say what I was gonna say because I just remembered we were podcasting. It wasn't like horrible, but I would play a game that's almost horrible to play. Like there's so many bad things in it. I would play it for 24 hours. I would not care. If you gave me $300,000 to play your game, I'm playing it. If I have to kick kittens across like the world and they get their head cut off or something. It's kids are going down in this game. I like, that's nuts though. That's insane. Like that. If someone came up to me and said, "Hey, can you promote my?" If someone knocked on my door right now and said, "Hey, I have these shirts. I'll give you one. Can you wear it on your stream? And I'll give you like $50." That'd make me hype. If someone came up to me and said, a company was like, "Here's $300,000. Just play our game for like 8 hours." I don't know how people don't have like heart. I'd have a panic attack or something. I wouldn't even know what to do.
Just play the
I think
game. See,
I know.
here's the thing. I couldn't do that. What I would have to do is like I would tell them like, hey, I'm not gonna play your game to promote it. I'll play your game to review it. 'Cause, like I'm not gonna sit here and play a game for 8 hours that I just fucking hate.
Oh, I would. I would. That much amount of money. I feel like, because then I can just buy the games that I love after I got the money.
But I mean, it doesn't matter though. Because I mean, you're making $300,000 just promoting something that you don't believe in. Like I can't do that.
Well, it depends on how bad it was. Like if it was not like horrible, maybe I just didn't enjoy it. I'd maybe promote it. Now, if I would just have to promote it but not give it a review, then I could still probably do that, even if I didn't like it. Because as long as I'm not saying I like it, I'd just be like, "Hey, it's a new game I'm playing. Here it is," and then play it, and then just after that, just never talk about it again. Just so
Bethany, my
because
girlfriend says for $300,000 you're playing the damn game.
yeah,
Thank you.
we're gonna
Thank you for telling me that, Bethany. Now I know to sell out whenever that option comes up. For everybody, Raid Shadow Legends is the best game of all time. You should all play that. This
it is.
totally
I
not.
actually did play it
Of course you did.
because I kept seeing it. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna download it. So I did, and I was at Chloe's house, and she went to sleep, and I was up on my phone for 4 hours, just laying in the bed playing it. I was just sitting there playing it, and I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? And then I uninstalled it. Like it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad game actually. It's just I'm just tired of seeing it all the time. So I'm like, you know what? They got me. I'm gonna give it a go.
Yeah, but you're still gonna see it though. That's a thing. Like it doesn't matter if you play it or not. You're still gonna see
No,
everybody
no.
fucking advertising the shit out of it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying like I just want to at least like I want to check it out. I want to be like, you know what? I'm gonna give it. Like, and again, it wasn't horrible. It the other thing you could tell like it was kind of fun,
I mean, it's a mobile game. What do you
but
truly
after a
expect?
while, you could tell you would have to pay. So not really level up, but you'd have to pay to. You gotta wait. It's like one of those games where you gotta wait for time, like forever to go by,
An
do
AFK
certain things.
AFK
Yeah,
arena type thing. Yeah, it's
and I
I
kind of got
can't do that, dude.
bored after that.
I can't convince people to do that shit because I don't fucking believe in it.
I'm not gonna convince anybody either, but I'm not gonna say if I was the guy who thought of that and made a game like that, I'm gonna, if I'm making that money, and if I was the guy who invented it, I guess, or thought about it, like, hey, let's charge them money. They gotta wait.
I mean, there are other ways to make money though. Like as like a game developer, there are other ways to make money. You can do microtransactions and the game still be fun. You know, it doesn't have to be like
Yeah,
nothing but.
nothing but fun. I always wanted to make a game. I mean, there's probably a website I could go to where you can start out making a game.
What would you make? What kind of game would you make? Do you think?
Man, that's a good question. I think when I was like really young, me and my friends came up with a game, and it ain't even a game. It was just off the movie I Am Legend. We just thought that'd be a fun idea for a game. If I think we were like maybe 15. I don't know when the movie came out, but as like young kids, we just thought it's easy to make a game, or we not easy, but we just thought like how are certain games not made? Like in my head back then, I thought it'd be cool if like they made like an I Am Legend type of game where it's like you in a big ass city and you gotta survive like
Every
zombies and
every
stuff.
zombie
And,
game in existence?
yeah, I mean technically, but or like, and I know they could probably never do this, And I'm just saying this just to say it, but I think it would be cool if somehow in some way they can make a game not exactly like the U.S. but like a Grand Theft Auto kind of in the States. You could just do whatever. Like they would map out like certain cities in each state or whatever, and then you could go there, and it would almost look like the real city. And then you could do like quests. It's like I don't know how much gigs that would be, like 1,000. Well, I don't know. Just it'd be a whole just game on a system for itself. I don't know, but I thought that would always be cool, something like that. Um,
What about like I know what I would make. It would
what's that?
be my goal would to be like make the worst game ever, so people would buy it knowing it's the worst game ever. So like a driving simulator, but stupid and mind numbing. Minesweeper is not mind numbing. You
I
think
never
Roller
under.
Coaster Tycoon is mind numbing, Ashley?
I have roller coaster, Planet Coaster. It's on the Game Pass,
Okay, you're disgusting. Shut up.
and I've started playing it today.
Comparing that
No,
garbage to Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I'm not comparing it. It's actually good. I was sitting there. There's a lot to it. You gotta manage a fuck ton of things, and then you gotta like. I've been just trying to download games that are more like
I
relaxing,
did
and then
too. I
I
used to
thought
drown them
about
too.
streaming them. Like I downloaded that River City Girls thing. Where's that? I downloaded. Well, I didn't download this. I bought it like 2 months ago, and I stopped playing it. But I was gonna try to stream it just to see how boring it would get. I bought House Flipper. It was on sale for like $10 a while back ago, and I played it for like an hour.
Okay, like if you want to talk about games to pass time, House Flipper, 100% the best game to play.
Yeah, because you're just sitting there clicking on painting walls or doing whatever. Yeah, like I think I'm gonna stream
You
it.
should. Oh, hear me out. Here's what you should do. You should try to get like a huge community to like come to your stream, and they tell you exactly what to do to the house, whether it be good or bad.
Okay. Yeah.
And then after they design the whole house for you, you just fucking destroy everything that they've ever decided to do for you.
And I downloaded Payday 2, which was kind of fun. I was playing that today for a little bit.
You're gonna learn
But
very
yeah,
quick that that game is broken as shit.
as in what way? I just did like one level. I
Like
went and robbed a bank or something.
there's things that
I
you
don't know.
just can't do. Like if you're playing multiplayer, um, like two people can't open a door at the same time, otherwise the game crashes. Like it's just completely broken. It's like a broken fucking game, and the
I didn't
developers
see.
don't do anything about it.
I didn't see many people online. It was fun. I kind of enjoyed it.
No,
I
it's
mean,
fun as shit when it works, but when it doesn't work, man.
it did kind of feel annoying after one point because it wanted us. I mean, I know someone joined my game when I was playing with like bots because no one. I made my own game and no one joined, so I just started playing. And then someone joined, and I get he wanted to grab every piece of gold or whatever was in the safe, and then whatever else. It took us 20 minutes to finish the level because this dude was taking. He was. I mean, I was helping him grab the bags, but it's like I had it on normal, and it was just kind of annoying because like I never died or anything, but cops kept showing up, and then like they were just annoying, even when you were killing them, and they would just kind of be in the way. And then the dude, after we got all the stuff, the guy just like did something for another 5 minutes. I don't know what he was doing. He wasn't. It said we were done, and then we finally left. And then I got to level. Within one game, I got to level 9. Like you level up really fast.
That dude
I didn't
got you to
even.
level 9, and you're calling him annoying.
It was just. It felt like it took forever. It was 20 minutes. I'm sitting there looking because there's a timer on top of the screen. I'm sitting there just like grabbing all the gold and then and then he kept and for some reason he kept trying to go back and grab the bags. I'm like, and then I don't know if he had a mic, but I was like, why don't you just throw him down by the boat instead of throw him by it and then we'll put him on the boat here in a second. Like, why we keep running back? Like, just keep throwing him to me instead of wasting time running to the boat.
I don't know. I don't know. People online just do weird things for no reason sometimes. Uh, but
Ashley, why did you say wow on House Flipper?
why do you ask? The WoW game, dude. You didn't know it existed.
Hmm.
Let's talk about
Just a,
how Canada shut down for Christmas.
they
Like to in
they shut
order
down for
yeah in
Christmas.
order to prevent, well, some places did, not all, but like they can't go see families, they can't do a lot of things.
Uh,
Like you're not allowed to travel in some places. And also Southern California also on lockdown for the same reason. But I think it has like the same stupid rules that Ohio did, where like after 10 o'clock you can't be out. Who the fuck is gonna be out after 10 o'clock, right?
I mean, people are anyway here. I'll go. I'll leave my house right now, and they ain't gonna do nothing to me. So I don't know why Mike DeWine put that in place. The cops around these towns don't care.
Maybe in small cities, but like what about major cities?
I like Dayton or Columbus,
Yeah.
maybe. I'm not. I don't really know. I'm not. I know one person from Dayton. Maybe I can ask him if there's people still doing whatever. I mean, I know they can't really do much because the stores are closed, except for like some gas stations are still open and stuff like that. So it's not like you can really do anything at past 10. But it's just the fact that
Something I
oh, you can't do.
something I never
Oh,
understood about my hometown, which for those of you who don't know, my hometown is like a super small town, population of like I don't know, maybe 1,200 people in total, including kids and all that stuff. Um, the town shuts down after 9 o'clock. Like nothing is open after 9.
what'd you have there? Just like a gas station?
Well, there was one gas station that was 24 hours, but if you were ever out like past, that was the only place you could go. Um, like all we had was a McDonald's. We had a couple of pizzerias, like local pizzerias. A Taco Bell. That's pretty much it. That's it. Like the gas stations weren't even like major ones like Shell or Exxon. They were like local gas stations.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those towns where you had to drive 30 minutes in one direction in order to get to a Walmart.
I mean, maybe because like I mean, I think in most small towns like that, they just know that most people aren't going to do anything past 9 unless. Because I feel like because maybe I'm just an alcoholic, but at least around in Ohio and small towns like this, the only reason we're going out past 10 most of the time is to go get more beer. So that's like the only reason people go to the gas station. Oh, we got to get more beer. And yeah, we don't really. But we have like Taco Bell's open right now, I think. Actually, I'm not sure if that meant all the restaurants had to close down too. But I mean, there's still people who are working, like truckers and stuff, who need to stop and get stuff to eat or whatever.
Well, I
So
mean, there's no work in my small town, so like if you weren't working at that gas station, you weren't working past 8 o'clock, unless you were working for the city like I was. Like I think I had the only night shift job inside of that town.
what is there something that your town's known for?
Yeah, sort of. Um, our governor donated a, I don't know exactly what it was, but it's like one of the biggest greenhouses in Tennessee, like to our high school. So like you could teach kids how to grow plants and like all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is that called?
A greenhouse.
Well,
Oh,
I know it's called a greenhouse. But what's the
oh,
class
you mean
called?
like the um shoot ah
I
I don't
really
know.
can't remember at all.
There's a
Maybe it was just
greenhouse in
maybe it was just called greenhouse. I don't know.
there's a greenhouse named after my grandpa in his the town that he taught in. He's a he was a teacher, and
That,
then when
that's
he
cool.
passed away, they built a greenhouse in his name, which I thought was very neat. And it was cool when we went there to see it. He got to see it before he
I've been trying to get
passed.
a I've been trying to get a cemetery named after me.
Why?
Shut up.
No, but like why?
Why do I have to ask why? Huh? Why can't I just
That's a
have
good.
why can't I just
That's
have
a,
a cemetery named after me?
I don't. That's a good point, but I mean, I don't wait. Wait. No, no, no. Never mind. Nothing. Don't listen to anything I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Nothing. Nothing. Because if I say it, you're gonna be like, "That's our number one rule."
Oh, you about to start talking about the video game you're playing. All right, that's cool.
Dude, can you see? Can you see what I'm playing though?
I'm not looking, so no.
Playing some House Flipper.
Fucking nerd.
I'm over here
Fucking
trying to
nerd.
rearrange my office. That little dumbass shed you get. Is there
What'd you say your town was known for? You said that.
Oh, we're known for a couple people going to the pros in football. We have a girl who went got a bronze medal in the Olympics for hockey. Um,
A girl who
yeah,
got a bronze medal in hockey?
yeah.
That's cool.
Her name was Kristen King, and we had the first radioactive power plant in the United States, and then that shut down. And then we are known for, and my town is huge compared to yours, I guess. But in my head, I mean, to me, it's not. We might have like 25,000 people.
Yeah,
But
that's huge
our
compared
high
to mine.
our high school is only like, which I know it's gonna be big for you too. But like, my class was of kids was maybe 250, 300 kids, and that was it. And then we have like a Walmart and a couple other stores. We do have a mall, but the mall owner is a bitch, and like every store is leaving there, and there's like three stores still in that mall, and it's still been open for years, and it's so boring. I don't understand how she stays in business. Um, and we're known for
Racism.
have a
The
oh
KKK.
no, we have a library. It was a hotel that a president of the United States stayed at, because the hotel. If you just go in this town, this hotel looks like it don't belong in my hometown. Like the people who made the hotel, like they crafted like designs and like creatures or whatever in like the outside of it looks like a old fashioned um I can't describe, but it's got like a ballroom on the third floor, like it's super old fat. And so then they turned that into a library for some reason. And and we're known for back in like the 50s, not 50s, sorry. There is a video of pick what you can find in the 50s. It just looks cool. But way back in the day, we were known for canals that ran through the city. Like you actually had
Canals
to,
in
yeah.
Ohio?
Mhm.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
The Ohio River, I
Uh,
guess.
I mean that's in. Wait, no, that ain't the Ohio River. That's the Miami River. Um, we do have a river in my hometown though. And then we used to have a plant, and my dad said this was back when he was a kid. There used to be a plant that would slaughter pigs, and they didn't know it was, but they didn't do it for long, but they didn't know it was like horrible first. But they would just like they have like a chute that would dump all the pig stuff in the water in the river, and then it stopped, and the river's fine. But they would like just all the stuff they didn't use, they would just whoop, just dump it in the river. Like here it is. We don't want it. We're And then my dad said, which this is bull crap, because now I'm thinking about food. But he said that
You
he
said dead
said
pigs, and you're thinking
no,
about food now.
no, not even the pig part. I just thought something else. He said there was a hamburger joint where the Burger King is, and I know you don't know where that is, but he said they used to sell, I think for like $1. It's like almost like 2 times the size of a Big Mac. Like, it was huge. They would like I forget what he said it was called, but I'm thinking, why is there stuff like that? I mean, there probably is in bigger cities, but like, why isn't there stuff like that now in Pickle? We don't have
There
anything. We have
is.
like
You have a Steak
a
and Shake in Piqua?
there's one in Troy, and that's like 10 minutes away.
Yeah, go to Steak and Shake. Order a 7x7. It's a hidden
That
menu
sounds
item.
good.
Yeah, order two 7x7s. I want to hear you. I want to hear the story about how you ate two 7x7.
I mean, I probably could.
I don't think you can. Do you know what a 7x7 is?
Patties? Is it seven
Seven
seven patties?
seven patties with like mixtures of everything else on them.
Have you had the Meat Mountain from Arby's?
Never heard of it.
I ate that. If you look that up, you can see how big that is. It's a
If
sandwich
I
of every
fucking
single meat
Googled,
they
if
have
I
on
Google
Arby's.
this and I find nothing but dicks, I'm gonna be
No,
so
I swear.
pissed. Okay.
I swear. Look it up. I mean, I get it. It does kind of sound like dicks, but
All right, everybody. On Meat Mountain, this is what I found.
Arby's. You gotta put Arby's.
Damn it. There we go. Arby's. So this is Meat Mountain. It's chicken. It's like crispy chicken. There's cheese. There's obviously roast beef. I'm not sure what that is. It might be ham. There's Swiss cheese. Yeah, it looks good. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
there's bacon.
all
I
their
think that's
meats.
bacon. I mean, I'm not gonna order this and eat it, but
I did. You know how much it was?
$13.
It's like 50. Oh, but back when I got it, it was like 10.
Oh, I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Oh, it just came out and it was like $10. And then I tried this thing. I don't know. I think they might still have it. There's a place like a half an hour from my hometown called Greenville, and I don't know what restaurant it was, but there's a restaurant that I went to with one of my exes. That if you finished the meal that it was like $20, if you finished the meal like in an hour,
You get it for free?
you got it for free. And then your name on the wall. And I tried to do it. Oh my. So what it was like a shake, uh, a hamburger with like 4 patties and every topping they had, and then a large thing of fries,
I think I saw
and
this
then
on
like
Man vs. Food. I remember
and then
hearing
like a
about this.
salad. It was just it didn't seem like that much, and I didn't plan it out. I just winged it. I probably shouldn't have. Probably should have waited to drink the shake because I feel like that filled me up more than anything. But I didn't even get close to finishing it. I was like, dude, I can't. Like it hurt, and I can eat, but it was.
I can eat too, but like after a certain point, I'm just done eating for the day. Like I can eat a shit ton in one sitting, but the moment that I say I'm done, I'm fucking done. I'm over.
Over it. What's your favorite type of food to go out to eat at? Like, what do you like to?
There's a really good spot here called Backyard Barbecue. It's really fucking good. It's really fucking good.
It sounds good.
It they have the best sweet tea I've ever fucking tasted. Um, like it's just a good all around restaurant.
I
Jersey
actually like
Jersey Mike's is my number two.
McDonald's sweet tea. Jersey Mike's. Huh?
Yeah, Jersey Mike's. You ever had it?
No, I can't even think of anything that we have up here that you might not. Oh yeah, there might be. I'm trying to think of a weird ass restaurant that we have.
Jersey Mike's is
So-
weird. It's a chain.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's not around here. I mean, it might be like in Dayton. Like, there is a bigger city. half an hour away from me, and I've been there like 5 times in my life. And I know there's stuff there I haven't seen because there's a place called the Green in Dayton. It's just like an outside mall, and they just have things everywhere. Because I didn't even know there was a Chick-fil-A in Troy until like a year ago. I mean, it's kind of new, technically. I think it's been there for like 3 years, and Troy is 10 minutes away. I just don't do anything. I don't go nowhere. So once I found out there's a Chick-fil-A in Troy, I was like, what? I've never had Chick-fil-A. So I went and got some, and it was good. But
So I've talked about this on a previous podcast, but there was one time that me and Bethany took a trip to Cincinnati. Crazy and I had planned an entire day for us while me and Bethany are on a date in Cincinnati, and guess who decided not to fucking show up? Motherfucking Crazy Legs didn't show up. I will never
thinking
let
it
him
was
live this
you.
down.
My car was messed up. Like now my truck's fine. That truck runs like a
Nope,
boss.
dude, we're not going back to Cincinnati. It sucked.
Well, I bet it did.
We went
What'd
on
you
a
do there?
we went on a day where everything was closed because it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
What'd you? Didn't you stay in a hotel?
Yeah, we stayed in a really nice hotel. It was almost like an apartment. Honestly, if we didn't have that hotel, that entire trip would have been ruined.
What'd you do? Like besides not doing much, what are some that you actually tried to do?
Yeah, we tried doing a lot. We tried going to multiple museums. There was only like 2 or 3 that were even open. Um, that was our main thing. Um, we ended up walking around the city. Like that was another major thing we wanted to do was just walk around the city, which is free. So I mean that was nice. I don't remember what else we were trying to do, but there was a lot more, and we just couldn't do anything. We tried a couple of different cafes down there. They were pretty good.
There's a place in Columbus. Wait, that's right. No, you went to Cincinnati, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a place in Columbus when I went there to go with my one friend to go see NF. We went out to eat somewhere. I forget what it's called, but I guess it's a place that everyone talked about. I didn't get any food. I wasn't hungry. But there's a Lego World there, and I was like, man,
Is that why
sounds
you were
cool.
recommending Lego World to me, you fucking asshole? Because you couldn't figure out what city we were in after we said it like 10 different times?
Maybe.
Fucking
know.
dick.
Lego World sounds awesome. Like I think that'd be fun.
Bethany says the highlight of the Cincinnati trip was the German place. I 100% agree with this. We went to an authentic German like cafe bar where like pretty much everybody spoke German. And they had some like authentic German food, which was fucking delicious. If I ever go back to Cincinnati, that would be the whole reason I go was for that one cafe.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it was fucking great, dude.
Like, well, I don't even know what German food is technically. It's like, what do they get? Like, what'd you get?
Spatzel, like basically I would say it's like mac and cheese, but it's kind of an insult to what it is. It's not. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain without just showing you. Just look up German food, like on Google.
Well, I might in a second because I'm hungry and talking about all
Yeah,
this.
make yourself some spatzel.
Make myself some spatzel.
Yeah.
It just sounds fun to say too. Hey, tell Bethany
She can hear you.
if she wants some tips on cleaning, she should watch me clean this house on House Flipper. Just so she knows how
She's
to
listening to
how
the
to do it.
podcast, fool. She's one of our only
Oh.
fans. You realize that?
I don't. I wouldn't look. I have her podcast open, but I'm too busy listening to you and then focusing on doing my cleaning duties.
What are you cleaning? Oh,
The
you're not
outside.
actually cleaning. Never mind. Fuck, I don't care.
So much. I was just trying to make a joke though, like I was making a sexist joke.
Oh, was it sexist? I thought you were just trying to give tips.
No,
Why
was
is
making a
sexism
joke,
brought into
like,
this?
because I was saying if she wants to learn how to clean, she should watch me. Like I was trying to make a joke. I thought it was funny, deep down in my head.
You're the only one laughing.
I know. I think anything that's like messed up is funny.
What's messed
I
up?
can't.
What's messed up about what you just said?
No, not messed up, but just like sexist jokes, like really just horrible jokes. I think are. I can't think of one. I think there's like one joke someone told me where actually in my head I thought it was too far. I'm like, oh man, I wouldn't even have said that. I don't know what it was. I forget, but that kind of shocked me when I'm like, oh yeah, I probably wouldn't have went that far.
So, all right, in your head, let me ask you this. In your head, do you hear like your own voice?
Do I do I hear my own voice in my head?
Yeah.
As in like
Do
when
you?
I'm thinking?
Yeah, when you think, do you hear a voice?
I mean, now you said something, I'm thinking about it. I don't think no.
You
I
don't. You
mean,
don't hear like
yeah,
an
maybe.
actual voice in your head. It's okay. It's okay if you don't. I'm not trying to call you out for being crazy.
No, I'm just. I mean, I, I mean, maybe. I mean, I know I'm thinking and I'm hearing, not hearing my thoughts. You can't hear my, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's weird.
Okay, so Bethany and I were driving back from getting our desk, and we had this conversation, and like she didn't know how to describe it either. But for me, it's so fucking clearly my voice that I'm hearing. Like it feels like I'm hearing something when I'm thinking.
I remember now you kind of say that. I remember when I was a kid. I think this happened like once. I would lay in bed. I would just think of like a song, like really think about it like hardcore, and I swear I heard people singing it. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I was like half asleep and I was dreaming about it, but I would lay in bed and I'm just thinking something like just think about that for nonstop, just really hard, and then I could hear like something singing whatever I was thinking about. Now that I think about it, that's kind of scary.
Why is that scary though?
I don't know. It's probably a demon.
Okay, so in the on the on the way back on the way back, I had mentioned like I used to see a meme all the time where like I would be looking at something like a meme and like a picture of Morgan Freeman would show up pretty often, and it said, if you look on the podcast, I've got it. Admit it, you read that in my voice. As long as you can see the picture of Morgan Freeman, you'll hear it in Morgan Freeman's voice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so like I get that too. However, I hear my own voice as well. Like I'm willing to openly say I hear my own voice in my head.
Well, I'm kind of hoping you hear my voice now, from right now, starting right now.
I mean, if I think about a
Oh,
conversation you and I have had, yes, I will.
I mean, I think I do the same thing, but I don't hear it, but I hear it as in like I know what it sounds like. Hear it. That makes sense. Like if you weren't talking right now and I was thinking about you talking in in my head, whatever you were saying, I would hear your voice, but I wouldn't hear your voice if that makes sense.
I mean, you're not
Like I
using your
know.
ears to hear, is what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
just like a
yeah,
memory, like a recollection
yeah,
memory.
yeah. So negative. When you go to bed at night, I just hope you hear the, oh yeah. That's all I want you to
No,
hear.
I haven't yet to hear that.
Huh.
PP too small.
No, it's not. You gotta get a, oh yeah. What's your you got like a favorite um oh crap, what was I gonna say? You got like a favorite laundry detergent? Like a laundry detergent you like to use?
No. Um, uh, one time at Amazon though, I spilled some laundry detergent on me, and like it made me break out like really really bad. But it was like this organic shit. So it was like this off-brand organic shit that I have no idea what the fuck it was.
Do you have a favorite smell? Like
Yes,
if you had like a smelly good
my
smell.
balls.
I call them smelly good things. My daughter says that a lot. But like the thing, just like things you put in your house to make your house smell good, like
Yeah,
stuff that either
yeah. There's
sprays
tons.
mist. Yeah, what do you like? Like, what's your favorite type of?
Um, Bethany has some candles. Liar, yes you do.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
you you guys use candles? Ugh.
Yeah, we use candles.
I use the things that spray every like 15 minutes, or I use they're called here. I got one in my little room over here.
Okay, I guess I have a favorite, but I mean, it's just what I prefer. It's not like a. It's
This
not.
smells
It's not like I'm
called
gonna be pissed
After
off
the
and not buy
Rain.
anything if I don't have it.
It smells good. It smells like After the Rain. That's what it's called. Actually, I like lavender is one of my favorite smells.
You're disgusting. Who are you?
How am I disgusting?
Why do men love lavender so much?
I don't know. Ever made love to the scent of, of lavender? I don't know.
Man,
Next time you may love your woman, you need to get a thing of lavender candle. You need to put it beside you too, so you can
start
smell it
fucking
out.
it instead.
No, no, not it. Just smell it while you're fucking. You gotta get that smell in you while you're doing it. Have you ever made love to a song before, or fucked to a song?
I
Have you
have
ever done
never
that?
fucked a song or a candle.
No, no, like during sex, like a song playing in the background, and you just start going for it while there's music in the background. I have. It was one of my exes, and I told her I
And
wanted
like
to try it one
lavender.
time.
All right. So crazy. Apparently, you like the smell of lavender because you liked getting hard.
Hmm. I don't need the help, but I could technically. I'm not even joking. I wouldn't do it, but if I want to get hard right now, even while we're talking, I could probably get myself hard. Like it wouldn't. If I wanted to just be weird and get myself hard right now, I could probably do it. Actually, I don't know if I could now. I think about it, because I'd probably be laughing too much if I tried. No, but um, my ex, I told her I wanted to fuck to a song, like not even just to a song. I wanted to try it like to a techno song, like a hardcore heavy beat song. So she's like, okay. So we kind of started making out and whatever, and then maybe like 20 minutes after, just kind of uh, uh, fooling around, I turned on the song and we started. I mean, I I finished, I guess, but it was kind of throwing me off because I caught myself at one point trying to go with the beat of the song. I was just trying to like I was trying to make my thrust go at the same time the bass is about to drop, if you know what I'm saying. I was trying to line it up.
Yeah, I threw my back out listening to Skrillex.
I used to love Skrillex back in
Okay, irrelevant.
the day.
The fuck is
Shoot.
wrong with you, dude? I
What?
I've heard of people
Skrillex?
trying to make love to music, like with music.
Mhm.
I've never fucking heard of anybody using techno.
You should try it. Because you just gotta go with the beat. Like, if the bass is kind of picking up, then your thrust kind of pick up. And if it kind of takes a slow break, it starts to slow down, and then you can slow down the thrust, and then you start picking it up again. And then once the beat is about to drop, you kind of like you know how you don't give her the whole thing. You kind of put the tip in just to tease her and take it out. You put the tip in, you take it out, and just tease them. But right when the bass drops is then when you just shove the whole thing in there. Boom, because then it's just like a whole. Because you got the music in the background, like it just dropped, and then your dick just technically dropped because it was you just went up all in there. Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm gonna
My
ask
God, dude.
Chloe now. If she, I mean, I know she'll say yes, but I'm gonna be like, hey, do you wanna do you wanna try this? Oh, speaking of Chloe, I forgot to tell you. That night I freaked out and called her way too much because I was having a panic attack, and I've actually worked on it the last 2 weeks, and I feel a lot better. I called her probably like 40 times because I thought something was wrong because she usually just calls me, and then she called me the next thing we talked about it. She's like, that looked like your nuts, right? And I said, I know. Like I know what it looks like, but I was actually kind of freaking out. And then I used to I had a friend back in the day that something did happen to her. Um, one day, and I tried to call her, and then like I don't know what was going on with me that night, but I called her way too much, and I freaked out. Like, I was freaking out. And then I told her I'm gonna work on it. I'm like, because I used to freak out too. Not saying she don't text me because I know I'm at work, or she don't work right now. But I get like when they're doing things. But I used to freak out like if I know, I just feel like I do something wrong if you ignore me for like 5 hours or something. It's just in my head. I felt like I did something. So I told her I was gonna work on that. I was like, I'm gonna text you, and I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna look at my phone ever. If you don't text me back in 8 hours, I'm not even gonna think about it. It's been doing good. But then she broke her ankle uh, last week. And now listen, not funny, because I don't know how she did this. She
I
not,
know.
not even the breaking the ankle part, but like how she. I told her that she did way better than I did. So I was at work.
I think I just figured out where the story's going.
And we were talking about how I'm working on, trying not to overthink so much. And she's like, oh well, you're doing good because you're not freaking out. And then like half an hour later, she said she broke her ankle. So I kind of waited for a second because I couldn't just call her. I was doing something. So I went into the QA office. I called her, and she kind of screaming and crying. And I'm like, how'd you get inside your house? Because she fell outside. She slipped on ice and broke her ankle because she was taking out the trash. And so her dad came and got her, and they went to the doctor. And I guess she broke it like in 4 places. And she had surgery 3 days ago.
Jesus
And now
fucking
she's out.
Christ, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I told her, I'm like, because even right now, she just texted me, and I kind of ignored it because I was doing this. She texted me an hour ago. But, um, she'll text me, and then she won't talk to me for like 8 hours or like 6 hours because she keeps going to sleep.
High as
And then,
fuck.
like on the drugs they gave her, and then she's just at her dad's laying in bed for like the last week. And, she, I told her that she's doing way better. I don't know what the pain feels like. I feel like I mean, they said she probably won't fully recover until a year. Like she'll be able to walk here soon, but it's her ankle. I don't know what kind of how she slipped. But when I told her, I was like, "You're doing way better than what I would have done if I broke my ankle outside." Because it was cold. It's cold in Ohio right now. It was like probably below 30. I guess she said she kind of screamed for a minute and no one came out and helped her, and then she just made herself walk in the house. I was like, if I broke my ankle outside and I didn't have my phone on me, I probably would have just died outside. There's no way I would have unless adrenaline really or shock really kicks in. I don't think I could be able to stand up and walk back into my house. I was
Adrenaline
like, you do.
adrenaline would eventually kick in. It's like a survival instinct. But dude, holy fucking shit. My god.
Yeah, so now we're not going to be able to see each other for a couple because she's staying with her dad, and I was supposed to see her this weekend, but I didn't have the gas anyway. So I'm not saying thank God she broke her leg or her ankle, but like I wouldn't be able to come over anyway. But I won't be able to see her for probably another 2 weeks. And then my daughter doesn't have COVID, and my mom thought my dad had it, and of course my dad ain't gonna get tested. Um, and then he was fine, and none of the family members got sick or whatever. And then that thing we talked about where I said I thought they put the thing up in your brain or whatever. I kept reading that, like that big toothpick, that big cotton swab or whatever.
Oh yeah,
My
yeah, yeah.
sister, my sister, since she goes to Ohio State, they make you do saliva tests, which they can do that. I don't know why they don't do, but they do saliva tests every couple weeks. But my dad was like, he said he's just not getting it because he don't care. But he said they don't put it in your brain. You can't reach your brain from up there. He's like it hits one of your like. And now that I think about it, I sound stupid.
You
But you
didn't
see
know
it
that?
all over. I mean, not really, because just I kept reading it everywhere. I'm just like, oh, so they put that thing way up there. And my dad looked at me. And I don't mind learning things. Like, I wasn't saying it was fact. I just said, isn't that weird they do that? My dad looked at me, kind of smiled. He's like, they don't. He said it may look like it or whatever, but they're like touching one of your sinuses, like they're going up in your sinuses, and then they kind of, and the reason it is painful or it does make you cry, because you had guys at work who got it done, and it actually, it hurts. It's not, it's not pleasant, but you're just hitting a certain nerve up there, and it's making you, it feels like, it's way up there.
I haven't
And
had one yet. I'm gonna have to take one pretty soon, but I haven't had one yet. Bethany's had two. No, she hasn't. She's had one. Never mind. Maybe
but
she did have two. No, she had one. She had one.
I can't see my daughter for the next 2 weeks because supposedly the other baby daddy has to get tested, and Cassie don't want me to get sick. I don't know, probably because she won't get the support money if I don't work. But so I can't see my daughter for a bit, and I can't see Chloe for a bit either. So yes.
Welcome to the quarantine life, my guy.
Oh, dude, I've already been that life since I was like 20.
I mean, I have two, so I mean, not much different than normal.
Heck, even and I think the only reason, like I said, I like to wear my one mask. I did buy a police sticker. Oh, I already told you about the police sticker.
Yeah.
And the fire department sticker. But my mask, it had the Trump 2020 on the one side, and it had the police thing on the other side. We're supposed to. They made another new thing in Ohio where it's mandated now. You have to wear a mask in stores. And I'm not saying I give credit to citizens or give credit to our government, because the government either just says things and they never enforce anything. And because, like, I'll put mine on most of the time now. Like, I don't think I haven't actually not put mine on going into Speedway, because I just go to Speedway most of the time. But I'll go in there and I'll put it on. Like, there won't be like 20 people in the store. There'll be like 5 other people in Speedway, and we'll still stand kind of far apart from each other. But they're not wearing masks, and I'm thinking like, I'm not gonna care like that. I don't care. But the fact that the government's like, you can get fined and we're gonna mandate this, but then it's just like, they can't really do anything. They can't watch every Speedway or every Walmart or whatever. I just thought it was funny that every store now has on their door, like, it's mandated. You gotta wear one, and people just walk up in.
Let me ask you this. Do you think it should be mandated? Do you think people should be forced to do this?
No and yes. I read it. I didn't really look into it, but this guy on TikTok was trying to explain that they cannot mandate that. They cannot make you wear that. Like, they can't.
Oh,
like
they fucking can. They can fine you every time they see you without one on.
Yeah, but there was like I don't know if it was in the Constitution or like there was a law he was looking up, at least in his state. Maybe it was just his state, but my thing is, like, and maybe I should look more into the COVID. I know there's 1 million cases in the United States, and a good amount of people have died from it, and a lot of older people. I know I think it's really bad for, like my grandparents and stuff like that. But if it got like yes and no, like, it's weird with me, because I'm conservative, but then it's like, I want you to choose. Like, if I, and again, you can't tell if you have it, because I guess some people say that they've had it, but no symptoms, and then, it just kind of goes away, or just they never know they had it. But I feel like if you have it, then yes. But even at the hospital, like Friday, I had to take a guy to the hospital at work. He stepped on a platform, and the platform slipped and like hit his foot really bad. Foot got swollen. I guess he just bruised it really bad, but he couldn't walk, so I had to pick him up. Well, I didn't pick him up. I had someone help me lift him. We put him in the truck, and we have it work. And I took him to the hospital. When I got there, the nurse came out and said, "What do you need?" And I said, "Well, I need a wheelchair." And I got hurt at work, and then she helped me put him in the wheelchair, and then she said, they can't have any visitors. No one can come in besides people who are hurt or whatever," which makes sense. And they were wearing masks and stuff. But like, yes, you should wear it, but then I just think it's your choice, because not everyone, even if you mandate it and you find people are still just not going to wear it. And I feel like too, just because how stubborn people are, even if you threw people in jail because they weren't wearing it, they're still not gonna. They're still, I think in a way, like I think people, at least around here, they wore them more when it was a suggestion. I think when you tell people what to do, and it's just not everybody, but it's just like a human instinct that they don't want to do it. And when because a lot of people don't like when your parents said, "Hey, you can't do this,"
Yeah,
you're gonna do it
I
anyway.
understand. I get that, but I feel like a lot of people are already given a choice and they're making the wrong fucking one. Because I mean, whenever you're risking somebody else's life, you're making the decision for somebody else. Like
Yeah.
that's my problem, you know?
And
But
then again, we talked about there is certain situations though where
well, yeah. I mean, if somebody's
like you,
claustrophobic and they have a fucking doctor's note, they should be carrying a fucking doctor's note with them. Like I get that. I understand that. I'm not being fucking unreasonable here, but the problem that I'm having is that not everybody is claustrophobic, and there's
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of people not wearing masks.
I mean, I stay away from people in general when I'm at the store. I'm not really like talkative. I ain't gonna come up to you and start talking. The only people I don't like if you ask me nicely to put a mask on, I most likely will. I don't think I've ever said no. I'm not just gonna go in there and be like, "Oh fuck you," you know. I'll put it on, whatever. But I when like some TikToks or other things where people get in other people's faces, start yelling at them and stuff, and I'm just like, well, first off, I get he or she's not wearing the mask, but you're not staying 6 feet away. You get up in their face just because they're not wearing it. Like that stuff, but like I mean, maybe now I'm gonna bring this back. I'm not gonna be like hypocritical, but if like someone close to me died from the coronavirus because of that, then maybe I kind of would be like that. But I still wouldn't. I'd probably just ask you like, hey, can you put that on for me? Like I wouldn't go up in there like, oh, why'd you wearing a mask? And like getting all up in their face. Like,
What if
put
two
it
people
on.
you know died from COVID? Would you start getting mad about it then? How many people do you think it would take before you start getting angry about it?
I don't know. Probably one, but it does like how do they how do they get it? Just by being by someone who wasn't wearing a mask, or did they get it from?
I mean, that's how it's happening. People aren't taking precautions
Well,
and it's spreading.
yeah. I mean, probably one, but I still wouldn't be like screaming at people. I don't. Maybe because I don't really like confrontation. I probably want to. I don't know. I don't know. It just like I'm kind of in the middle. Like I think you should wear one, but then I'm like, if you don't, you don't wear them. I mean, I don't see many people not wearing them still, but there's still a few. Like when you go in it's mostly it's not even the younger people. Well, sometimes it is, but it's more like really older people. You would think they would wear it more. Some of them I don't think care because they're really old. They're like, you know what? Fucking, I'm already 80 years old. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna get my Reese cup or whatever. You know, I'm gonna get in here and get it. I just think humans are just stubborn in general.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
So
100% agree with
um,
that.
so no matter what you tell us, either some people aren't gonna, you know, like there's just even laws we don't follow, which I think some laws are stupid that are put in place. But even just things we do. I was listening to Lil Dicky's song called White Crime, which is hilarious. But it was just talking about like just talking about all the things that why people do that are crimes, like filling up the water cup with pop, just like the dumb just like the dumb stuff like that, which made me laugh because I think everyone's done that before. You ask for a cup for water and you just go fill it up with like Coke or just do something. I forget the rest of the song, but that was like the one that popped in my head because I thought it was funny. Or like, oh no, he said when you go to see a a movie and you put like snacks in your pocket and you bring all the snacks inside the movie theater because you don't want to pay like $8 for a piece of candy.
Well, I mean, I agree with that. They overcharge, they go out of business, they die. We don't get to go see movies anymore. So just let me
I
bring my
haven't,
own fucking candy in.
I haven't seen a movie in forever.
Nobody has.
Well, I mean, not even with the
I
COVID, just even before then.
don't even know what the last movie I saw was. I think it was. I know me and Bethany went and saw it. I just don't remember which one it was.
Let me think of mine. Here, give me a second. It's probably. I don't even know.
Was it Knives Out? It had to have been Knives Out.
You heard anything about Halo? The new Halo coming out?
Infinite?
Yeah.
It's been redelayed.
Oh, I know it's been delayed, but I didn't know if they had a.
We have never been to a theater to get. Oh, never mind then.
No. Oh, Bethany. Who who'd he go? Who who'd he go see a movie
Dude, I
with?
do that shit all the fucking time. I don't know why. I have no idea why the hell I do that.
I bet you I probably do it too, and I don't even catch myself with saying something. Like I'll tell Chloe that I told her something, which I know I probably did because I always repeat myself anyway, so I feel like I told her something like 20 times in a week. But she'll say that I didn't tell her that. I'm like, are you sure?
Well, I don't talk enough is my problem. Like I don't really communicate very well. But I don't know, man. Like my brain just doesn't like work the way it's supposed to.
I talk too much. I don't understand how my daughter got all this glitter on this TV.
She's not stripping, is she?
No, I took her TV out of her room and I put it in my stream room to see. You said something about you could put a HDMI cord to your laptop and put it on a monitor.
Yeah.
So I did that. The only thing which I don't really type in my stream, but if I want to look up something on the computer, I have this keyboard down at the bottom where I have to click on it to type because my laptop is like on by my TV. It's not in here. So, but now I can see my chat so much better, and I can just it, it just looks better. I can actually see, and then I can kind of actually play the game and like look over with my eyes without turning my head to see chat, so I can kind of see the chat while I'm still playing. So I can actually see if someone said anything. Oh, I don't know if you already saw. Oh, well, you weren't in the sub thing, but Snapshot won the giveaway. Naptime said it was rigged. I'm like, well,
Of course it's rigged. You rig it.
mm-hmm. It was a wheel that spun. How did I rig it?
Because it wasn't a real wheel. It was just set to land on one person.
Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna try to think of a different game to give out this month.
He just
Last
admitted.
week.
He admitted it. He admitted
Oh,
it
I
was
knew.
rigged this whole time.
I knew it wasn't rigged. I was gonna try the one thing because on the wheel it would spin, and when it landed on someone, then I could remove their name and keep spinning it. And then the last person to be on the wheel won.
But
But then I just decided to spin it once.
what are you gonna give away next month? Or have you
I
decided?
don't know. I'm thinking because it probably gonna be some sort of game, but I'll maybe see what comes out. I don't know if people are. I mean, I saw a trailer for the Cyberpunk thing. That kind of looked cool. Maybe people will like that.
Is that? I mean, it's not out yet, is though. Is it?
No, I think it comes out this month. I think it comes out on the 10th. That game looks good.
Yeah, everybody's been raving about Cyberpunk, so that'd probably be a good one
It's
to
like,
do.
I guess like a big open world type of thing, or like a.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen anything about it, but
I really want to get a VR headset
why don't you?
and like put. I don't have the money yet. Again, I'm so close to paying this truck off. I'm almost done.
Bethany
Once I
says
pay it off.
Cyberpunk is the only game she's looking forward to, and I mean that's what a lot of people are saying. The only thing I've seen about it is Keanu Reeves. Like everybody is losing their shit about Keanu Reeves being in it.
I mean, it does look good on the thing that I saw. It looks.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying it looks bad. I don't know anything about it.
I'm just trying to get my mind right. Not to play games, but just to
Oh,
try to actually.
I just remembered something. I cannot believe I forgot about this. This is something I wanted to talk about on the podcast. Um, Cyberpunk has been streamed on Twitch. People are getting banned from playing Cyberpunk. I completely forgot about this
Why are they getting banned for it?
because you have to select a dick side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to
Awesome.
select Dick 2.0.
Haven't people streamed South Park? I think I did once. Yeah, I streamed it on Mixer.
Not South Park, Cyberpunk.
No,
Like people
yeah,
who have had
yeah,
early
I know,
access.
but
Why is South
that's
Park being brought in?
no, because I'm saying like when you get banned for that too, that's got some
I mean, maybe
messed up jokes in it.
it's not nudity
Like,
though.
no, oh, it shows that. Yeah, but I mean, games on like you can stream Call of Duty. You're shooting people in the face. Like what? Oh, wait, like I don't know.
I mean, no, I agree with you. I think banning anything is stupid, but well,
And don't they
almost
have a
anything.
mature? They have a mature audience thing, don't they? Where if
Yeah,
you're streaming, yeah, so it should be. You
I
would think
I guess the dick looks too realistic. I don't know, man. I have no idea, but I know like 3 or 4 people have been banned for that reason alone.
Well, I'm gonna stream it then, so I can get banned.
Dude, if I get banned for showing a dick on stream, I better be the most fucking popular streamer on available.
That's why I kind of like being a small streamer like this, because I know I probably said stuff
Yeah,
that could get me
we can
banned.
definitely get away with that shit,
Yeah,
100%.
but no, they never, check up on us. So it's not like I'm not saying that Naptimes don't post most of his VODs, and I know I I think one time he said I didn't say anything horrible. I kind of went too far. He was like, hey, bro, make sure you don't. I'm like, oh, my bad, because I think I was drinking. But last night, he went away from his stream. Me, some guy I just met, and uh, Rocket and somebody else. For some reason, for like the 5 minutes that he was gone, we were talking about eating ass with a spoon. And
What's wrong with that?
and then now and then nap times came back and we started laughing and I was like, oh, he's like, what's so funny? And the one guy was like, oh, I just can't wait for you to go look at your VOD because we were just talking about like that for like 5 minutes.
So what kind of ass are you eating? What flavor?
Ass flavor. You gotta get a spoon though. You gotta get up in there. I know I said something really messed up last night because my chat from last night is still up on my screen. And Naptime said, laughing my ass off, what am I hearing right now? I'm like, because I forget what it is about, but I was going into depth about something. I can't remember what it was.
I have no idea what the fuck that could have been. I don't. I have no idea what the hell you think you talk about. I don't have no
I
idea
know I
what you
talked
know you
about
talk
some
about.
fucked up stuff. That time I just don't remember it. And then when I was playing with um Molly the other day
Molly, molly,
for
molly?
for her birthday, I clipped a I clipped it on her. Someone clipped it on her stream, but then I shared it. I was trying to make her say, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Come on, just can I get a oh yeah real quick?" She's like, "I don't know how to do it," and so she went, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "No, you got to put more love into it. You got to go, oh yeah."
Dumb as fuck. So you were drinking last night too? Are you hungover today? Is that what it is?
I mean, I feel okay. My stomach kind of hurts, but I'm not like hungover. I'm actually shocked I'm still talking when I'm sober. Trying to be, and that's one thing I talked about that with that new. Oh, his name was Snap. Snap.
Snapshot?
no, Snap, uh, Hat Dog.
I have no idea who that is.
Uh, yeah, he hasn't played Halo in a while. I think he's like a Diamond 6 now. But we were. I went in a whole thing about what I talked to you about, how my anxiety is an ass, and I hate heaven. And I know I'm an alcoholic, and I need to stop drinking. It's just weird to think about. Like I said before, like I don't remember streaming sober, but I did it for so long, and that's what's sad to think about.
You
I'm
think
so
you'll
used to.
you think you'll ever stop drinking?
I mean, I'm gonna try. Like right now, and I know I say that, and the only reason I'm probably not drinking now because I don't have money for beer. But I, d- I do need to quit. I just,
So why buy it? Why buy beer if you know you're gonna quit?
you know, 'cause I don't remember how I used to act when I was sober. Like I was even looking back at some of my clips that were like, I mean, some of them were funny. And I was sober, like the one where you put the sheep in my apartment or my little square house on Minecraft.
Yeah.
I was drinking then. Um, there's some other ones when I was drinking.
Yeah, but I would say you didn't have a problem then.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't. That was like once in a while. I would drink on the weekends, and now it's just like I'm drinking every day of the week. I don't. I don't know why, because none of my parents are alcoholics.
That's no excuse.
I know it's not.
Okay. Here, we'll do this.
Mhm.
I was looking this up before we started. Hold on 1 second. Almost there. Okay. How often do you drink containing? How often do you have a drink containing alcohol? If I could fucking read. Never. 2 to 4 times a month. 4 or more times a week. Monthly, or less. 2 to 3 times a week.
Um,
I completely butchered that. Let me redo that. Never. Monthly or less. 2 to 4 times a week. 2 to 3 times a week. 4 or more times a week.
four more.
How many drinks containing alcohol do you have on a typical day when you are drinking? How
Our
many?
drink is it like the size of the drink, or just
Uh,
does it
we'll say if you're
give
drinking a
you?
tall boy, it's 3. We'll say
I think
we'll
that's
say it's 2.
just.
We'll be generous. We'll say
I
2.
I I think it is too because it's 24 ounces or 25. You get like one more ounce. And four.
Okay. How often do you have 6 or more drinks on one occasion?
Maybe once a week because I usually just drink two tall boys. But maybe on the weekend I'll drink like three. Like last night I drank three of them.
Okay, so 2 to 4 times a month. After a night of drinking, how often do you not remember the part of the event? How often do you black out while drinking?
Uh, I've never blacked out.
Never. Okay.
I don't remember some of the conversations sometimes, but I haven't like blacked out, forgot what I do last night.
How often in the last year have you failed to do what's normally expected of you because you're drinking? Like not gone to work or maybe missed an appointment
Maybe once
and I'm
because I still go to work. Yeah, even if I might have called off one time.
once isn't an option. We'll say never. That's pretty generous. We'll say never. How often in the last year have you found you were not able to stop drinking alcohol?
In the last year,
Yeah.
is it saying like I didn't stop at all, or I keep doing it every day? Like I don't know.
Have, have you realized you're not able to stop?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
How many times would you say?
That I realized that.
Yeah. Countless?
Yeah, I get. I mean,
We'll say 4 more times a week. How often do you feel guilty about drinking?
uh,
I think this is more like if you're driving, do you feel guilty about drinking and driving?
I don't drink and drive.
Okay, we'll say never. Has a doctor or health worker been concerned about your drinking? Yes. I'm a coworker. Have you or someone else been injured as a result of drinking? We'll say no.
No,
How often do you drink before noon?
never.
Never. Oh, fucking course you need my email, you piece of fucking shit website. You fucking dickheads.
I don't drink until like in the evening time.
Well, hello there, Lucky. Alright, I'll do it. I'll give my email away.
They should ask how many times have you
You
took a
scored a
piss
15.
on stream? Huh?
Okay, I got your score. You scored a 15. You have a strong likelihood of harmful and hazardous drinking habits. Drinking at your current level puts you at risk for developing problems. Considering cutting down before seeking professional help if you cannot. Gives you a phone number. I don't know what the 15 means. I don't know what's a good score. What the fuck? Okay, well, this website's bullshit. I'm just gonna say it now. Or it could be very accurate. I don't fucking know. What do you think, Crazy?
I mean, yeah, sounds pretty accurate.
You think you have a hazardous drinking problem?
It's probably getting there. I mean, I still like I don't drink and drive, and I still go to work and stuff. But I just like almost drink every day after work.
I mean, you're not out here fucking running kids over or anything, are you? Yet?
No, no, yeah.
Notice I said
I
yet.
just I just go home and sit in my chair and drink and game. And like I said, I used to only do it. Sometimes it would be every weekend, but it'd usually just be on the weekend, like on a Friday night. I would drink, and I wouldn't drink until the next Friday. And technically, when I was talking to my dad about that, that's still considered a alcoholic, technically, because you're doing it. Even if it's habit, you're still doing it like at that time all the time.
Well, I mean, you said it yourself. You feel like you can't stop, so that's kind of an addiction.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
yeah,
alcoholism in a nutshell.
yeah. It's because, like I said, I just feel like I'm more outgoing when I'm drinking, or at least in my head, I'm more outgoing, and I'm not like I don't know. I'm just more. I think I'm more fun to be around. I don't want to be like uh I don't know.
Don't know. Tell me. What are you talking about?
No, I don't know. I was trying to say. I'm just trying to think. But yeah, I should. I mean, I could try to get myself a goal. I get paid on Wednesday. I'm just not buying any alcohol. Just come straight here. Cause I think I used to what I used to do too. Besides alcohol, I would drink a lot of monsters, and I kind of replaced that with alcohol. And I know and me and my dad were talking about that too. He's like, he thinks technically beer would probably be a little bit healthier than the monster. It's still bad for you, but monsters are really bad for you. And I used to drink this a lot. Like that's all I would drink. And I
Yeah,
would stream
I
at
had the
least,
same problem.
because I would try to stay up and stream. I
I
gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Yep.
You keep talking.
All right, everybody. This podcast is brought to you by water. For all of you who don't know, water is actually a necessity of life. Your body is actually somewhere close to the 2/3 mark of water. The water is actually a big issue in in not only the United States but the rest of the world as well. As it turns out, the world is made up of around 80% of water. I don't fucking know what the hell I'm talking about. 72% of water, and only like 2% of that 72% is drinkable. And because of all of this, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about again. Once again, I'm telling you, I have no idea what I'm saying. Only 2% is only drinkable, so you can help yourself out now by making some water just by going to your faucet and turning it on, and congratulations, you've created some water that's 2% more than what we had before.
Yes.
There we go. Water is finished. Are you back now, Crazy?
Yeah.
Thank you, water, for
Water is
sponsoring.
finished. That'd be kind of cool if half a water company did sponsor. I want to be.
I don't want
to.
I don't want a water company sponsorship. That'd be fucking bad. Sponsored by Aquafina. Fuck that shit.
Why? You don't want to be sponsored by them?
I don't want to be sponsored at all. I don't want to be told what I can and can't say. If we start sponsoring, put it this way, Crazy. If I love talking to you about shit that I disagree with, and you disagree with me on a lot of shit, right? Like we're on two different polar opposite agendas. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen as soon as like a water company tells me that you can't be on the show anymore, or I can't be on the show anymore?
I don't know.
That's a real fucking problem. It's a real issue that needs to be addressed.
I don't know. It depends. Like, is there a certain topic that we would talk about? Like, I think if they'd only sponsor us one episode, maybe, would they pick something that we'd have to talk about, like water?
I mean, the sponsorship is promoting a brand. So like there would be like a 30-second interlude where I'm just promoting them. The problem is whenever you do that, everything that surrounds the podcast is now correlated to whatever that brand is. So like say you and I start talking about politics where you're supporting Trump and I'm not. They now think that you support Trump, and because you support Trump, water now supports Trump.
Well, that means we can get Chick-fil-A to sponsor. Oh no,
No, you can't. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like if we get sponsorships like that, we're not able to talk about certain things like that. Do you not understand if you signed a sponsor with someone, you can have a contract drafted negotiating terms? Its parties can agree. If you're not happy with the terms, then don't sign. Yeah, but I'm saying there's too many contracts that offer. I don't remember what it's called. It's like I don't know the word for it. But yes, I do understand that. If I was to find like a sponsor that would let me say whatever the fuck I want, I would happily sign with them. But I don't feel like there's very many big companies that would be willing to do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably not.
why would they if I'm a threat to their brand or in some way, shape, or form?
And I watched that third Ernest guy who breaks down like songs and stuff, and I can't tell if he's more liberal. I kind of maybe he is, but he was talking about how he even doesn't, and I think we kind of talked about this before. He doesn't like the cancel uh, culture.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. He said he's like there's stuff that he doesn't agree with, and he's not saying there's certain words we shouldn't say, but like if someone does say something that he doesn't agree with, and let's say it's kind of offensive, even if they said that, he's not going to be like, oh, let's cancel them now, just let them, you know, as long as it's not like super, I don't know, like it, can't even explain it.
Dude,
I was talking about.
There are OG YouTubers who are quitting YouTube because cancel culture is starting to attack them.
Yeah, and even like that band, that mindless self indulgence, they don't even sing anymore. They got that. I'm not gonna say the song name, but well, kind of. But they got that one. They got that one song, and it is kind of messed up. But that's how they were back in like 2000. It was more edgy. and they don't even sing anymore. But people, I was looking at the YouTube comments. People were trying to say they should be canceled. Like they don't even do anything anymore. I don't think they're not even a band.
But I think they're still profiting off of like whatever
I
you're
mean,
watching, though. It's more than likely what they're
yeah,
talking about.
they might be, but that was in like 2003. Well, why? It's like we're just and I people just try to go back way far to find anything to cancel something. Like if I was, no, I'm not a saint, but if I was like a saint on Twitch, like everyone loved me, and or just pick any big streamer, and I like said one thing on a tweet or something, and then someone found it like. But then I think it does depend on who you are too, because that whole thing where iDubbbz went and talked to Tana, whatever her name is.
And Mahu or whatever her name
Yeah,
is.
about
Yeah.
when she said the N word, and iDub says any of that stuff on his YouTube channel because he just says they're just words, and she was trying to say that he should go kill himself because he said the N word or whatever, and then they found videos of her saying it completely with the ER at the end and stuff, but then she's not canceled. But then I bet you if someone else did it, they would probably. I kind of do think it depends on who you are too. I feel like a lot of streamers and stuff get away with certain things because of what they bring for Twitch.
Well, yeah. I mean, like wherever the money is, the
Yeah.
odds are that people are gonna follow them. The only people that I've seen that are like really way off the mark are people like fucking XQC, who gets banned for showing like a frame of a dick. Isn't that fucking weird? I just
Is is he? He's a big streamer.
Yeah, he's an Overwatch streamer, or he was an Overwatch streamer. I don't know what he is now, but yeah, he's a huge streamer, and like he gets treated so differently from everybody else. He's treated like one of us, but he's just monitored all the time.
That's the one thing where I would want to. Like, if I ever did become a decent streamer, like I just kind of want to be where Nap Times is, where he gets enough. He can still do it full time. Again, they don't have kids, and I don't know how much uh, how much he actually makes in a month or whatever. But I'm not saying he's not monitored. Maybe I don't know if anyone ever does like a mod stops by and actually looks at what he's doing. And I know he don't say nothing messed up or anything, but like streamers like that who can still make a living off it, they're not. That's where I kind of want to be, not like humongous, because then I know, especially me, I know I'm gonna say something that's not, that they don't agree with. I know that, and I probably wouldn't enjoy streaming then because I'd have to really watch what I'm saying all the time. I'd have to like. I mean, I should think before I speak anyway. I usually don't, but I really have to sit there and be like, oh, I can't say this.
Well, see, here's the
And then
thing. I don't have to watch what I say because I don't say anything bad. I don't think.
well, I mean, I know. I'm just saying for someone like me though, because I know I say, and even if it's not like bad, if like, let's just say like, and I don't know if Twitch is more left leaning, but let's say they are, and I said something, and I was a big streamer, and I said something about like Trump, like something good about him or whatever, and they just didn't like what I said. Like, oh, you shouldn't be saying, or even I saw a tweet where a guy who was a Call of Duty player, like a league player, uh, played COD for like since he was 12, and like was saying something about the new call the new COD, and they like the makers of the new COD basically like took him off certain things, said he couldn't say this, he couldn't do this, and he's like I've given like most of my life to COD, and just because I say one thing you don't like, you wanna shut me down. It's like he should have, well, freedom of speech. They should have an opinion. Like he's played your game. He's been one of your like.
Well, he should be allowed to say whatever the fuck he wants as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else. That's
No,
that's
yeah, I
that's
know
my thing.
it wasn't. He was just saying he didn't like the matchmaking, how they did certain things, but then they were like, oh, you can't be saying that, and they were kind of trying to shut him down.
If he's, I will say, if he's contractually obligated, he shouldn't have signed the contract, right? I mean, if he's
Yeah.
contractually obligated to say nothing bad about the game, then he shouldn't have said it. It's his own fault.
That's the thing too, and I think that's kind of messed up. I mean, he probably makes money without them, but like I get there should be some sort of contract, but like you said, I hopefully it's a business who's more open-minded. Because I know there's some games that I've watched YouTubers review who are sponsored, and they will let them say bad things about their game.
So yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I want to do. I want to be able to review a game for like a company and like be able to tell the fucking truth, like what I really think about it. Like I just want to be able to
yeah,
say like what is as opposed to like what they want me to say.
yeah. Because then it kind of helps them. I mean,
Well, yeah, I
it,
mean that's all I want is like a good product on the market. I'm
it's just
gonna I think I'm gonna look for a sponsorship in like the porn industry, like uh like an adult sex toy shop, like see if they'll let me see if they'll sponsor me.
well, there's one in my hometown. Um,
There's two here. I think.
Adam
Don't
and
quote me on
Eve.
that.
I know I already told you that story, but I remember when they were building that because me and my friend were at Taco Bell and it was like right across the street from Taco Bell.
Tell me it again. I don't remember it.
And I thought, so there's a Christian bookstore in my hometown.
Yeah, okay, I remember this. Go ahead, tell it
Yeah,
anyway. For everybody that
and
hasn't heard.
I thought it was another Christian bookstore or something to do with church because Adam and Eve. And they were building it and like they were putting stuff inside. So me and my friend went over there and looked inside. I'm like, yeah, it's not a it's not a Christian bookstore.
I mean, I'm sure maybe some of the things in there can make you see Jesus, if you know what I mean.
I mean, yeah, I went in there and I've bought some things. Um I've bought a sucker that's shaped like a penis. Uh, I took a photo with the Great American Challenge.
What is that?
It's like a
Oh,
it's a
like the 5 foot
15
dick.
inch. No, it was 15. It was like 15 inches. It was pretty big. It was in a big box. And I took a picture with that. And they did have some nice clothes. And I bought a, and I'm not ashamed to say this, but I remember I had to buy
Extra
because
small
of the
condoms.
no, I had to like
Oh,
for some reason with one of my ex, I couldn't last very long. So I was like, is there anything I could do to help with this? Because I feel like you're not really going to enjoy it. And so and she said there was like a spray you can buy. So I thought she could just go in and get it for me, and I gave her my bank card, but then I had to go in there and show my ID. And I went in there, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be embarrassing. And I went in there, and the lady, she's like, I don't worry about it. We sell out of these a lot. It's just a spray that you spray in your dick, and it numbs it.
like
Where
lidocaine for your dick?
I it don't like numb it, but it like makes it to where you're still gonna feel you're still gonna feel it, but it like makes you not get up. Like it stops you from getting off for a while. Like you spray it on there, and it's almost like a tease though, because it feels like you're about to get off, and then it just says, "Nope, you're not." It's not happening, and it just basically like numbs it down to where you can last longer.
Bethany and we I don't remember like how she came across it, but like she got some like a gift card or something for an adult sex store, and we ended up getting a couple of things. We ended up getting she ended up getting some stuff for like okay, I can't say anything else. I don't know if she wants me to talk about it, but I can't say what she got. I'll say what I got. I got a what the fuck did I get? I got a pillow for like adjustment. God, I don't remember what the fuck else I got.
Have you tried the stuff where it's like a thong, but you have to eat it?
Okay, we're
It's like
not. Yeah, we don't do that.
like a candy thong.
Edible
Yeah,
thongs. I'm shameless. What
yeah.
do you? Don't say you're shameless.
I kind of want to go back in there. See, they did have some nice clothes. I never bought the clothes from
If you
there.
don't want
They
me to
had
talk
like
about it, just say don't talk about it.
it's a band. It's a brand called Hustle.
That's a magazine. No, that's Hustler. Never mind.
That was pretty cool. They had some, but I remember just buying the sucker because then I went to Walmart and I ate it in front of kids and families. And it was just a big rainbow penis sucker.
Did they ask if they could have some?
No, but I had some weird looks, and this one lady said something to me, and I, I, I said it's a rocket ship. Like it's a rocket ship. And then me and my friend um, this was when I know people still make fun of the gay community, but this was like back in the day where you would get it.
Oh, I don't see thing.
Oh yeah, podcast. Oh yeah, we gonna do it. Dun, 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 dun. Talking about stuff. And that's what we do. I'm just gonna start singing. What you doing over there, Kyle?
Speaking to Bethany about her not be.
Oh, about what? About what you guys want to get next?
Call 911. Shrewd. Who said you were shrewd? I am not. Didn't want to invade your personal privacy like.
I'll invade it. I'll invade everything.
Anywho, here.
Well, why do you always play that game when we're doing a podcast?
Because it's not a game that I have to focus on.
Yeah, but you gotta get those threes.
I've already
You
got
gotta
them.
make those. Gotta make those buckets.
Anyway, she got some clitoris stuff to make her orgasm.
Mm-hmm.
I think she got a vibrator. I don't remember. I don't think. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. I don't remember.
I'm gonna get a vibrator for me.
I don't think. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't think she did. Anyway, where were we?
Talking. Well, I don't know how we got on the subject of. Oh, you want to get sponsored by.
Oh, how I want to get sponsored
Oregon.
by a sex shop of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll take that in a heartbeat. As long as they understand the Twitch terms of services, where I can't like actually show products that are like dildos and dicks.
I kind of want. Can I look? I'm gonna see if there's a way to look how much Twitch makes in a year.
Massage oil. That's what it was. That's the other thing I got, or she got rather.
Twitch in a year.
Anyway, I think this podcast has kind of ran its course.
Twitch brought in an estimate of for 2019 $1.54 billion.
Wait, what?
Twitch brought in an estimate of 1.54 billion in revenue.
I'm
in
sorry. Did you say
2019.
billion?
Yes?
All right, Twitch. Why the fuck aren't you paying me more money?
But successful streamers can make between 3,000 to 5,000 per month. You said through subscriptions alone.
Yep.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's insane, dude.
3,000 is. I almost make about that at my job. I didn't think I didn't even make it here. I'm like what
I make 3,000 in a month.
because I pay support, so I'm kind of curious if let's just say
I'm kidding. I don't make 3,000 in a month.
Let's just add that in there. Times that by 2. Yeah, never mind. I'm not even close. I make 2,340 a month. That's working a 40-hour work week. So 3,000 to 5. Dude, that's crazy to think about. I made 5,000 per month just off of streaming.
I mean, yeah, give me that. I'll take it.
I'll even take the lower half. I'll take 3,000.
I'll just take the
What
money.
would that even?
Just give me money. I don't care. Give me like $6 or some shit. I'll show my butt crack.
How much would that be? Divide that by. Just say they were all one tier. If I had one tier subs, I'd have to have 12,000. 1,200 subs. All that one tier.
Well, don't forget about like running ads and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a penny an ad, right?
Yeah.
We tested that out.
And then if you had like the bits, and if someone just donate money, then you could. But if you had 1,200 subs that were all the $5 a month, you would make $3,000.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Twitch takes 51% of your 40. Twitch takes 51% of your earnings. So, for example, or for your subs, not your bits. So for example, if somebody subs to you, it's $5 for you to sub. 6 if you're on mobile for some reason. Don't know why. Like they'll take $2.51 of it or something along those lines. Pretty sure.
That's just crazy that they made a $1.54 billion.
Yeah, it's insane. Congratulations, Twitch. Stay relevant.
Yeah. Take away the pay to be affiliate because you don't need it.
You shut up.
I wonder if anyone's done that yet. I mean, I know they probably have, but I wonder if anyone that I know has tried to pay, which I know some streamers that I still talk to that are still trying to grind for affiliate, so they're not.
Wait,
they're not.
There are streamers you talk to? How come you haven't fucking mentioned them or anything?
Oh, I've tried to shout him out a couple times. He don't stream much though. Plus if he does get
And he's
affiliate,
not grinding for affiliate. He's just
I just don't think he'd last on affiliate because he never does a webcam, but he does a lot of drugs on when he's playing. But I can't say it. Weko, he's a Mexican. He used to play with Sage a lot back in the day when Sage played a lot, and he'll jump into my party sometimes. And we'll talk about like whatever, and then the joke that I kind of said to him about the Dora the Explorer, if there's an English version in Mexico, he said there is, but I guess how I said it, he said it was kind of racist, and I'm like, what do you mean? I'm just asking a question. Like,
all right, everybody, we're gonna end this podcast here. Everybody have a good night. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. I know there's like 6 of you here. I don't really actually know. Everybody have a fantastic night. This is a great episode 6, and me and Crazy are officially signing off. Have a fantastic night, everybody. Who the fuck should we raid? One sec. Hold on. We'll do that real quick. I'll edit it out of the podcast on YouTube. Probably not, but I'll try to if I remember to. I'm gonna raid him. He's doing a nice, cool charity stream. He's a pretty cool dude. Everybody say hi to a blonde guy for me. Give him a good follow. He's a wonderful person to like watch and hang around. He's awesome in every shape, form. So everybody have a good night. Thank you all.